What is up, y'all? Fuck, I haven't done this in a minute. What's up, y'all? It's been a minute since my last video. Today, we are going to be tackling my actuators in my car doors because all of them are dead, and it's kind of low-key embarrassing when you know, go up to pick up the homies or pick up a girl, and you try to open the doors for them, and you're just stuck looking stupid like. You can't open the doors, so you have to like run around to the driver's side and open all of them from the inside one by one. This problem has been pretty prevalent. Like, it started with my driver's side door in 2018, and now it's 2023, and slowly over the years, just all four doors, just, you know, their actuators just died. Hopefully today we can tackle all of them. But yeah, let's just get into it. Some of the tools you need for this job is a screwdriver, any screwdriver, pry tools, a star bit. So I didn't know what size I needed, so I just copped a random set, but one of these should be able to fit right here. So you're going to start off with the pry tool. You're gonna pry off this back panel right here, and then also this handle, or this panel right here. Both of them are gonna have two bolts. You're gonna need to remove those two bolts in order to take this whole thing off.
Hey guys, Chris Fix here, and today I'm gonna...
You're going to want to disconnect the window controller. There's just going to be one plug. Let's go ahead and disconnect that. You can just push down the clamp right here and then slide it off. Tick. Okay, with everything out of the way, you're going to want to remove these two bolts and this one as well behind the door handle. And then I believe you just gotta remove this one, removing this light, or just taking it off. You should be able to pry this whole thing off. It's going to be hooked along the windowsill, so you just want to be able to push it up. And it should come off, but just be careful because... So you want to disconnect this, and then you're going to want to be careful of these two cables right here. Just a reminder, it's going to be white on top, green on the bottom. That's how you want to reconnect it later on. So this is what it should look like with the door jamb removed. Green on the bottom, white on top. This has a push connect on the back, so just push that and disconnect it. Normally there should be a shroud of plastic around this thing, but I don't know where it's at. So if you're doing this, there's going to be a shroud of plastic that you can just rip off. Be careful ripping it off because you want to put it back on after you're done. I don't know where mine is, so I'm just not going to deal with that. But now we're going to tackle the actuator itself. So part of it is right here. You're going to need to remove these three bolts, and then you're going to want to disconnect it from here. These two wires are connected to the actuator itself in here, so not really the best angle, but I'll try my best to like show you guys how to take it out. And just to show you guys real quick, this is what the actuator looks like. So as you can see here, this is where that plug is going to connect to, and then right here are three star bits and where they're going to go. The white and green cables, they're going to connect to these two ports right here. This door does open, so once it opens, you kind of just connect it. I'll show you how to connect it after this. the star bit that you're going to need for this portion of the door, it is going to be a T30. Don't know if y'all can see that. Probably not. What you're going to do next, you're going to push down. There's going to be like a push connect here. Just push down on it and then pull out. So now you're just going to transfer the wires from the old actuator over to the new one. Make sure you open this door and keep the connections the same way. Okay, so now that I took off the green one, as you can see here, there is a slight little hook, if this thing will focus. There's a slight little hook. What you want to do is slide that hook into the hole, the top hole, and then that should lock into place. And then what you want to do now, make sure the green lines up, and that's your new setup. Same thing with the white part. Take that out, and then this one's just going to be a ball, so you just pull that out, and then you're going to put the ball into this hole. Make sure everything's housed. Something I forgot to mention earlier, in the back of this thing, when you're going back to insert this into your door, there's going to be a metal rod that's coming down. You want to make sure that metal rod goes into this white plastic part. That metal rod is actually for your door handle outside, for you to be able to open your door. Alright, now you want to test it by locking it, and then if you pull on this and it opens, that means you set it up all correctly. We're going to finish buttoning everything up and repeat it for the other 3 doors. Okay, so the back door is pretty much the same premise as the front door. However, the difficult part is the actuator itself, because right here is the little like window divider. So imagine my hand is the black pillar. The actuator is going to go around the black pillar itself, and then this part right here is going to slide into, I don't know if you can see it here, but there's that little pink mechanism. It's something in there. That part is just going to want to slide into that pink mechanism. It's pretty easy to slide it in there. However, just trying to get the actuator around this black pillar is kind of difficult. I did disconnect it from the bottom right here to allow me to like move it around, but I don't want to move it too much because it might fuck up my windows. So this is the new actuator. I don't know how I did this, but I just kind of put it in there and revolved it, and it got itself stuck. So I'm just gonna try to like work its way in there. All right, so I managed to get it in, managed to button it all up. However, I did mess up a little bit. As you can see here, there is no black plastic piece coming out. That's because both pieces were sticking out, and you know, the weaker piece gave out, and so the black baby-proof lock kind of broke off. It's all good though. I think I can still lock it using like either a screwdriver or like something small like a pin. All right, it's mostly buttoned up. So door locks fine, locks fine, opens fine. Alright y'all, I just finished installing the last actuator. All 4 actuators work perfectly fine. The front 2 doors, like for the driver and passenger, fairly easy. Managed to knock out the passenger door in like 20 minutes. The rear passenger doors, those were pretty difficult. Mainly just trying to get around that like black pillar. For the second turnaround, I managed to get it in without breaking the baby lock. However, just trying to put it in there takes a lot of finesse and just trying to like work your way around it. To me, it just feels great to be able to like walk up to my car and open the door without having to like manually get my key, open the driver door, reach over to the passenger door, and then reach back to the other 2 doors. Shout out to apremium.com. They're the one who supplied me with the part. I just, you know, I found the front 2 part codes, and then I went to their website, plugged it in, and they had like a combo for all 4 parts for about $200. So, you know, saving me a lot of money by having to go out to a dealership and paying like, I don't know, $600, $800. When, you know, if you're good with tools, good with your hands, this could save you like $400. At most you're spending $200, and then maybe like another $6 for like the star bit if you don't have tools. All in all, less than $200, 4 hours of work. Yeah. If you guys have any questions about the install, you guys can reach out to me. I try my best to reply to all the comments on YouTube, and then on Instagram I try my best to like reply to all the DMs. I don't get to all of them all the time, but you know, I try my best to reply to them. I still get a lot of questions to this day about my front bumper conversion and everything. That's the old bumper right there. A lot of people ask me like, where did I get the bumper? And like the old link I put up is no longer there. Check on carparts.com. If you know the part code, you can try looking out for that. The 2 main things that you have to watch out for when you're doing the conversion is the year of your car. Let me show you. So 2014 to 2017 has this dip, whereas 2017 and up is just straight. So if you have 2014 and prior, 2017 and prior up to 2014, make sure you check for this dip. Carparts.com. I'm not sponsored by them, but if you guys want to do the conversion, I think that would be the best place other than buying it from another person. Hoping to get some wheels for it soon. Yeah, it's been about like 2 years since I bagged it, and I'm still running stocks. Kind of lame, yeah, I know. It's my daily though, you know, I use it for work and everything, so kind of need it to be reliable. But yeah, thank you for everything. Again, I'll try my best to answer all your questions, and yeah, keep it steady, y'all.